Hello everyone, today I'm going to be doing a review of the EnacFire Speed Cube, and I have both the stickered and stickerless version here. These cubes were sent to me by EnacFire, but my review and unboxing and first impressions will be completely honest, so that will not make any difference whatsoever. So first thing, looking at the box, is it's kind of like a cardboard box, not a lot of printed stuff on it, just black ink, that's it. Very simple. I read over this. It is a little bit funny. There is some Chinglish on here. So for example, this says at the bottom, 100% customer satisfaction is what we commit to all the time. We apologize if you are not 5-star happy with our product or service. You are more than welcome to contact us and we will do the best we can to make it up to 100%. So that's not the worst of it, but there is some Chinglish on here if that makes you excited for this cube. But anyways, I'll go ahead and pop open the stickered version. So we have one of these, and here's the cube itself in some plastic wrap. Excuse me while I bump the camera. So honestly, I have no idea how this cube is going to be. I haven't looked at any reviews or anything like that, but we'll go ahead and take a look. So the shades are pretty standard, bright shades, not like cubes used to be with like the dark blue. So I'm okay with that. Rounded off stickers. Looks like the pieces are very rounded as well, which is typical for a speed cube these days. So let's go ahead and give it some turns. Alright, so I can tell, yeah, this cube is like way too loose right now. But I do like the feel of it. It's very bubbly, I would say. It has a scratchy sound to it and feel to it, a little, just a tiny bit. So just a little bit of a scratchy feel. But I like it. Let's go ahead and check out the corner cutting on these tensions. Keep in mind that these, like I said, are very loose, so 45 no problem, but I wouldn't say much past it. But I'm very impressed. Go a little bit past 45 and it cuts through it like butter, but if you go too far it'll lock up, so like that's just insane there. I don't expect any cube to do that. So reverse, I give about 3/4 of a QB before it gets inconsistent. But I'd say corner cutting is very good. Let's go ahead and unbox the stickerless one. Once again, we have one of those. So first thing I already seeing is the green is a very interesting shade. It's a very light green. So if I compare this to the kind of normal green that you would see on a speed cube, it's a very light green, but that shouldn't make any difference. Let's go ahead and put a pattern on this. I don't really necessarily see any recognition issues, but both the blue and the green are very close. They're both light, but yeah, feel this is the same as the other one, so very bubbly. Lots of corner cutting again. So let's go ahead and take these apart and see what's inside. Okay, so I have an edge piece here, and you can see that there's all kinds of different curves. We have a torpedo-like thing right here, very bumpy on all sides. So this is supposed to have an anti-popping mechanism like all modern speed cubes, so we can obviously see there's torpedo there, lots of ridges for the pieces to interlock. So pretty typical approach to design, and it's come apart just like this. There's no like captive torpedo, but I did notice that the way that both the edges and corners go together are pretty much exactly the same as the old Diane cubes. So if we take a look at a corner, gigantic base here, kind of a short stalk, and then it's kind of a two-part stalk here where you can see right before the base is very narrow, and then closer to the piece itself it gets a lot fatter. So let's see how these interlock. So definitely a lot of interlocking. You can see that little line of light down the middle. You can see how they interlock like that. And like I was saying about how these go together like the old Diane cubes, if I take that apart, you can see how there's the flat tabs that interlock with each of the three segments of the corner piece. And then we can take a look on the inside. You can see definitely form some inner ridges for everything to lock together. So hopefully the popping performance, or anti-popping performance should I say, will be very good on this cube. And of course it's the same for the stickerless version. Alright, so to finish out this video, I'll just do a quick sample solve so you guys can see how this turns a little bit better, just how it comes right out of the box. Like I said, these are definitely very loose tensions for my liking, so I'll definitely be tightening this up. And my only concerns for this cube are that in the past I find that cubes like this with really good corner cutting and things like that tend to have popping and corner twisting issues. So I'll be looking for that when I am playing with this a lot more, and I will definitely be addressing that in my final review. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the final review of this cube, and thank you for watching.